How's everybody doing this morning? Thought we'd do a little live from inside the clubhouse. It's windy as heck today. Let's see if we can get somebody to come in and say hello. Shut that volume off a little bit. How's everybody doing this morning? How are you doing today? Joy Stewart, how are you, young lady? I was going to be outside. Good grief, that wind's a blowing. There's my clubhouse Christmas tree in the back. Andy Davis, what's going on? I'm backing up at it. We've been duck hunting pretty hard, as much as we could this year, trying to finish Duke out. I'm going to duck hunt with my son, of a good friend of mine, my nephew, this weekend, and then I'm going to get back to coon hunting. Duke's pretty well finished out. He's doing all I can ask him to do. So, it's actually, Misha, it's a mess in here. Is that right, Andy? Monty Caramello, how are you? Thanks for coming in. We haven't got any lights up outside yet. It's just been with me down sick and Nikki works all the time. Beverly Moffat, how are you? Thanks for coming in here. Got my old Santa Claus back there behind me. Mike Turner, what's going on, buddy? Big Nell, how are you doing? Catching all them possums over there? Finally got you a coon. It's been tough duck hunting here. There you go. Yeah, Misha, we bought some of these hangers, but they won't stick to the gutters, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'd like to go crazy once, but I don't know that it's going to happen this year. I've been out in the barn trying to build a shelf for Nikki, and I'm not a carpenter, and I've been dragging my feet because I don't want it. I want it to look good, but I got all the wood stained today, so I'll have to get her done. Make Mama happy. I'm ready to get old Spook out. We've only been hunting 2 times this whole season. Since November 15th, we've had Spook out 2 nights, treed 6 coons. So, hopefully tonight Kent and I are going to go. I already texted him. Yeah, we went to Branson, Misha. I actually just posted a little video about that. And for some reason, the comments got turned off. There you go, Andy. Yeah, but I just, I hate doing something and it doesn't turn out right. I can do it. It's just a matter of just doing it. But I'll get her done tomorrow. I want to let the stain dry today. Father Christmas, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in here. We took our daughter and son-in-law and little granddaughter down to Branson this past weekend and had a good old time. Still got a little bit of the stuffy head. I don't know. I don't feel bad though. Well, I texted Kent and said, got the lights charging, everything's charged up. We're hunting tonight. And he said, as long as the wind's not blowing. I said, well, good grief, that's what we got $1,000 worth of tracking systems for. So we can find them dogs on a windy night. So hopefully he'll be ready to go. But Kent works all day, so. Tina Ladybug, how are you doing, young lady? You thought that Dr. Pepper was empty, but that's okay, because I got a spare. Always keep a spare soda with you. I need you up here now, Mike. I appreciate you watching that, Father Christmas. I really do. I should be fishing today. Good grief, it's warm out. I didn't know if I'd have enough signal in here. You're at work. Tina, that work, it's overrated. You keep putting out them cooking videos, I'm going to have to come to Texas. Good grief. Yeah, it's supposed to be warm today and then just drop down cold. Mary Page Flynn, how are you doing? I hope you're having an excellent holiday season. Hopefully that'll push some new ducks down here from up north. We're going to duck hunt Friday and Saturday. And after that, it's going to be pretty much strictly coon hunting. Don't twist my arm, Tina. Don't threaten me with a good time. Dr. Pepper ham. There you go. I bet that's pretty good. Dr. Pepper's good on anything. Miss Kay, how are you doing, young lady? If y'all are in blue, drop your links so everybody share yourselves out. I don't mind. Everybody buddy up. It went to the planers today. I got some lumber. I got it stained. It's going to be red oak, the shelf, and I stained it with a dark cherry stain to kind of bring the design out, but hopefully it'll turn out. I'll have it hopefully hanging up tomorrow. I got to put stocking hooks on it because she wants to hang the stockings on it. So I should have already had it done. But I was sick for a month straight. I got to hunt with a good friend of mine's two young boys this past 2 days, duck hunting. Killed a duck that I'm going to be taking to the taxidermist, Drake Mallard. Atta girl, you're all clear. That's good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you, Miss Kay. I've killed a ton of mallards, but I've never killed one that mallards have a curl on their tail like that. That's a mallard tail feather. And they're all generally look like that. They're black. Paranormal Explorers, how are you doing? Um, but the duck that I killed, he's not a huge duck or anything, but the curl was white. I was praying for you too, Khadijah. Misha, she prays for all of us. But hopefully we'll get old Kent, Blaze, and Spook and Sin out there this evening. And maybe try to tree some raccoons. Well, there's Miss Becca. How are you doing, youngin'? Oh, I'm doing pretty good now. I've been sick for a month. I've still got a little bit of the head stuffiness, but doing pretty good. Oh, thanks, Misha. Oh, I bet that's going to be pretty, Mike. You can come help me finish this shelf and then we'll go coon hunting. Yeah, I'm feeling a whole lot better than I was. A week ago Saturday, I was sitting in a duck blind, freezing my tail off. David Wolfie, how are you doing? Thanks so much for coming by. And I couldn't even hardly function. I mean, I could shoot, but that was the only thing I was there for was a shooter. I let my son do all the calling, and I never hardly lifted my head until he said, "Take him." Well, hey, Chrissy, how are you doing, youngin'? How are you feeling? That wind's blowing out there. I was going to do a live from the patio, but it's just too windy. I'm doing better too. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm doing a lot better. It's a dreary day out here. I'll turn you around and let you look out the window. Just an old dreary day. I'm starting to look like Santa. I'm working on it. Got 10 more days. If I don't look any more like Santa than I do, I think I'll be all right. Carl, how are you doing, buddy? Great to see you, bud. There's Kent Roberts. I was talking about you. That's going coon hunting tonight. I'm ready if you are. don't think I'm going to take sin though, 'cause this wind. But I know Spook and Blaze will tree a coon. New Camaro. That a girl. I'll be working on it, but I ain't no promises. Starting to look like a hippie. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's windy here too, Joy. Scott Swift, how are you doing, buddy? I'm sitting in the clubhouse. I'm surprised I've got enough signal, but evidently I do. You ought to be up here today. It'd be a good day for fishing if it wasn't so windy. Supposed to get up mid 70s. I'm trying to talk Kent to go coon hunting. He's only been one time this season. Attaboy, Kent. We'll go then. Bring her on, Mike. I got my light charged, my everything but my handheld. Going back to work on Monday. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, Kay. Oh, I bet that's right, Mike. That wind's something else today. It's supposed to be worse tomorrow, I believe. We're going to be going duck hunting Friday morning and Saturday morning. That temperature's supposed to turn off pretty cold. Maybe that'll push some new ducks in. I'm hoping to get my bobcat mount done pretty soon. And then next time y'all come up, I'll have another duck and a bobcat in the clubhouse. Thanks for sharing links, Beck. I appreciate it. I gotta go this afternoon, take my daughter to the doctor, and then I'm gonna go pick up the last of the Christmas presents. And then we're gonna go to the Olive Garden and have supper, and then come home and meet up with Kent and go run coon dogs. Misha, this place here, honestly, it has some of the prettiest sunrises. You don't get much of a sunset because it's all trees on the other side of the road, but this morning it was kind of cloudy and they broke just long enough for the sun to come up. I can't wait till we start getting snow on the ground. As you can see how the yard goes flat and then it just drops off. We're gonna do some serious sleigh riding down that hill. Is that right, Misha? I like that Olive Garden. It just, you don't, for what it costs to go there, you don't really get a decent sized meal. I like the salads. Oh, I'm anxious for snow. I'm anxious to get out there and go coon hunting. The last time I went coon hunting was with old buddy of mine, Big Dan the Redbone Man. And I literally drove 45 minutes to his house. We hunted, turned spook loose 3 times, treed 3 coons, and he was ready to quit. And we were done hunting 45 minutes after we started. So I ended up spending an hour and a half to hunt 45 minutes. That'd be awesome, Mike. It'd be cool to have you up here with me. Me, you, and Kent will be doing some hunting. Hopefully by then we'll have snow on the ground, do some rabbit hunting. Oh, David, people that have to work, driving in it and working in it, I understand that. But fortunately, I don't fit into those categories. Because I'm going to play in it and hunt in it. Guys, I don't know if anybody has first time fishing. He's trying to get to 500. He was at like I want to say like 488. I watched a video of his this morning. Awesome guy, awesome channel. If you can go over there and hit him up, just try to help him reach that 500 goal for now. I ordered snow for every day, Joy. I was over at After 5 Outdoors watching Cody. He's up there in Minnesota, I believe, spearing northern pike through the ice. That was pretty cool. Thank you, Becca. I love snow, Misha. I can't wait because, Avi and Sue, my little granddaughter, she's going to be, she's a year and a half now. Rattletrap, how are you doing, buddy? And, is that right, Joy? So we're going to get to do some sleigh riding with baby girl. And now, Hadley, she's 6, so she doesn't need somebody to ride with her. She can just do it on her own. I'm doing good. I'm just anxious for some snow. I never dreamed we'd see 70 degrees in the middle of December, 10 days before Christmas. She's due, I always get it wrong, she's due January 28th. Her name's going to be Madeline. David, I don't know why it turned the comments off on that video. We had a good time down there, though. But we were down in one of the strip malls, and the tornado sirens come on, and the guy that owned the shop that we were in, there was only 6 of us total in the whole place. He made everybody leave during a tornado warning. I never dreamed that somebody would do that. 74, Kent? Yeah, I knew it was close to that. I know Spook's chomping at the bit. I've had Duke out the last 2 days. Oh my goodness, 78 on Christmas? I bet I haven't wore a pair of shorts 10 times in my life. There's another channel, Becca, Backwoods Misfits. I think He's only got like 180 subscribers, but I'd sure like to see him get his subscriber count up. He's got an awesome channel. That's what I thought. I didn't know how to turn them back on. I wouldn't be running the AC yet anyway at 74. I would have a window down. At 142, yeah. That's an awesome channel, guys. Y'all need to check him out. Tell him old Mike sent you. Why, thank you, Joy. Oh, really, Scott? I hope she's all right. Heck yeah. Windows down. Don't even need sunglasses today. It's cloudy. Kent, how you feeling? You feeling a lot better? Are you completely over this junk? Food Forest Permaculture, how are you doing? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. Oh, I bet that's right, Scott. I bet she is hurting. I hadn't been live for a couple weeks, so I thought it'd come on. Big Matt, how are you doing? I appreciate y'all sharing links. Oh, heck. There you go, David. You be careful out there, buddy. Oh, I bet that's right, Mike. Guys, if you don't have Father Christmas, go check him out. Amanda, how are you doing, youngin'? I'll tell you another good channel is Cat in the North. I think I've been following her channel for 2 or 3 months now, and that little gal right there has an awesome channel. I'm doing simply amazing. I was splendid at one point, but now I'm getting older, so I'm down to amazing. Thank you, Becca. You're right on top of them. Of course, everybody, y'all ought to have Miss Becca. But I'd say everybody in here already has Becca's channel. You won't regret that, Misha, or Khadijah. Misha's got a heck of a channel. Amazing, ain't too shabby. Your channel don't suck, Mike. You just need more content, buddy. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you sharing Miss Becca out. Gotta love Miss K. She's been down sick with the virus and finally gets to go back to work Monday. Non-sucky channel. That's right. Old river rats. Now, what's that all about, Kent? Unforeseen circumstances. No, I don't. Becca, the reason that bell's there, my mom got that bell years and years ago, and she always wanted my dad to hang it, and he never would hang it. So when she passed away, I put that bell up for her. But no, we don't ever ring. I didn't even put a rope on it. I don't think Cat in the North is here, Kay. Um, I just wanted to give her a little shout out. She does have a really good channel. You're never too busy. Always got time. Need to break them hounds out though, Mike. Get them going. I think this year we're going to celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. You know, when kids grow up and get married and then they've got families outside, you know. But this year everybody agreed that we'd do it Christmas Eve so they could be other places on Christmas. Got quiet. Where'd everybody go? Well, I think we're going to do it Christmas Eve morning. Everybody wants me to cook breakfast. And I think Christmas morning, my daughter wants us to come down there and celebrate with her and Dylan and Hattie Bear. Amanda's here. Crows are flying. Misha's multitasking. I'm no good at that. I can't do two things at once. I have a hard time drinking soda and talking at the same time. Exactly. That's what counts. Oh, something's blowing. It's a woman thing. I guess that's true. Most of us guys aren't too good at multitasking, especially us old country boys. Miss K, River Rats, his name's Mike. He's one of my coon hunting buddies. Oh, there you go, Joy. Robert Glacier, how are you doing? Thanks for coming by. Man, and I think it's supposed to be worse wind tomorrow. I'm not sure. Cat in the North, how are you doing, young lady? We've been talking about you. Get old Scott to make you some breakfast and serve it in bed. That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, absolutely. We've been trying to share your channel out. Get you some more friends. Oh, it's hitting here now, and tomorrow we're supposed to be getting those winds. A bowl of cornflakes. There you go. Hell, that's better. That's a good start. Hey, Becca, could you share out Timber Hill Red Bones channel too? I talked to her earlier today. They've been doing some hunting, but she hadn't been doing much videoing. So if everybody go by there and tell her to share more videos. I don't buy that, Kent, because there's been several times I've called you and you say, sorry, I was in the bathroom. All right, Amanda, sweet dreams, girl. Get you some sleep. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate that. Go by and tell Jamie Mo Mike sent you over there. And guys, when you connect with the channel, do it the right way. I mean, watch a video and leave a comment. Give them a thumbs up. Let them know you've been there, and that way they'll come back and do the same for you. I don't know what our wind gusts are up to, but I'd say we got 25 to 30 mile an hour just straight wind. Oh, you're more than welcome, Cat. Got Joy and Scott. Go by and check them out. All right, Sweet Pea. Thanks, Kent. Thanks for letting me know. Sugar Britches. Yeah, the trees are blowing, leaves are blowing. My little butterfly there, he's a wiggling around. You know, I don't mind snow. I enjoy snow. But freezing rain and ice, I could do without. That's one thing that I just, ice is dangerous. It hurts people. Get a room. Heck, we're going to be in the woods together tonight after dark. Oh, I love snow. It kind of sucks when you're hunting, walking in it, but I don't mind it. Oh, is that right, Robert? I need to get back to coon hunting more than what I have. I've been working with my yellow lab. I think he's pretty solid at what he does. So now it's time to get back in the timber and tree some coons. I've never hunted in North Carolina. We've hunted in Tennessee and Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, Iowa, Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, and Nebraska. Always wanted to go to Minnesota. Oh, and I've been coon hunting in Wisconsin as well. They say Minnesota has some ridiculously huge coons up there, up in the 50-pound range. I live in north central Missouri, Cat. That's the same here, back. I come outside this morning and it had rained a little bit, but I think there was more moisture from the ground thawing than anything. I've trapped a lot of fox coons and muskrats and caught some beaver, mink, possums. Everybody catches stupid old possum. Skunks. I've never caught a coyote. I've never caught a bobcat. And I've heard some coon hunters say that trapping is the lazy man's way of catching fur. But I honestly don't feel like those guys that made that comment have ever run a trap line. Well, Illinois is just right across the Mississippi River here. If you ever get back down to Illinois, let me know and we'll run over there and visit. Yeah, it's 74 here right now, Cat. And then I think the high tomorrow is like 46 or something. It is a lot of work, Scott. Trapping's not for the lighthearted. I mean, you better have some legs under you. In Missouri, about 3 years ago, maybe, we were in a competition up here in east of Kirksville, Missouri. And a buddy of mine that I was hunting with, his dog treated a mountain lion. I didn't see it because I wasn't going to cross the creek, but there you go, back. Got that Christmas music playing. Oh, it is a lot of work. To do it right, it is. I always said trapping every morning was like Christmas morning, because walking your trap line, you never knew what you were going to get. It's always a surprise. Oh yeah, they're out there. They're in Kansas, they're everywhere. Actually, about 20 minutes northeast of here, 3 or 4 years ago, the Amish, they killed one. Doing a coyote drive, they busted a mountain lion out and killed it. It is, even if you know what you're doing, Mike. And now Missouri, southern Missouri, has a bear season. You got panthers there. They say they're here. And as a matter of fact, last winter I was hunting in northwest Missouri, and I could have swore, and I seen it at about 20 foot, that we had a black panther run across the road in front of my truck. Yeah, it's just a panther is a mountain lion that's all black. We even got Bigfoot here, don't we, Scott? I've seen last year. I seen more weird things at wild coon hunting that I could not explain. I mean, I saw something on the side of the road, and I still to this day don't know what that was. But it was eating on a dead deer, and it wasn't a dog, it wasn't a cat. I honestly don't know what it was. Oh, is that right, Misha? That don't count back. You already seen two mountain lions? That's cool. We don't see them. I mean, we've got a lot of bobcats around here, but we don't have an open season on mountain lion in Missouri. It's not legal to shoot them, or if you do see them, unless you feel like you're being threatened. But I feel like if he's close to me, I'm being threatened. Oh, I'm Mike. You know as well as I do. They're everywhere, buddy. I saw a bear about 8 years ago up here near Paris, Missouri, and that's in northeast Missouri. I haven't yet, Joy. I haven't broke out. I got a new game collar, and I haven't broke it out yet. I haven't started working on coyotes. I like to work on coyotes. They'll start breeding in January, and then get pretty territorial, and that's when I like to put the hurt on them. You can take a caller out there and call them right in when they're during their breeding season. I got that 22 250 dialed in pretty tight, so coyote's in trouble if I catch him. I'm anxious to get my bobcat back from the taxidermist, though. I think she ended up weighing 23 pounds, I'm pretty sure, which is, for a female bobcat in Missouri, is a pretty good sized cat. I'm debating on how to get it mounted. I talked to my taxidermist the other day, and I think I'm going to have it mounted just in a walking position, standing up. Now, a male bobcat get heavier than that, Misha, but a female, that's a pretty good sized female. But I mean, a lot of people think a coyote is heavy. But if you kill a 45-pound male coyote, that's a big coyote. Oh, yeah. You know, I had a guy told me one time to take a squirrel, and I built a cubby set and put a squirrel in the back of that cubby set and just a little stick, a step over, and the trap just inside, and because I knew where this fox was hanging out. And shoot, it took me, I had him caught the next morning. I seen that coyote you got around there. I watched that video. Oh, good Lord. There's Mr. Bradley Whitworth. How are you doing, buddy? I've got a coyote skin in the freezer. I'm wanting to get him tanned here pretty soon. There's a beautiful coyote. I've got 3 real big raccoons in the freezer that I'm going to tan. I need to start. I'll probably do that after Christmas. Now he's going to mount that bobcat walking on a piece of driftwood. Oh, I bet that's right. I bet you was ornery when you was a youngin'. Oh, heck. Got you a deer, though? Did you get a buck or a doe, buddy? I ended up this season shooting a buck and 2 does. Generally, as a rule, a single coyote is not going to bother you. You got a buck? Was he a big one? I just shot a little 8-point this year because I was sick. Shot the first buck that walked out. Actually, I shot the first deer that walked out. I've had 5 coyotes come in and circle me when I was walking in coon hunting. Vinny's Aquatics, how are you doing, buddy? Appreciate you. The 5, they come in and was circling me. I was by myself and it wasn't coon season. And, oh, hush up, Jeremy. I cracked one of them with a big stick and they all run off after that. But I talked to Robert this morning, Jeremy. I think maybe next week I might try to come up there and go coon hunting if I can get Kent with me. We'll make a little road trip and go up there and hunt. Oh, it'll make you a little nervy, Cat, that's for sure. I feel a lot better. I lost my voice for almost a week straight from coughing so bad. Well, I had a dog, but Tracker was in there treeing, so I was by myself. They got you a small one. Ain't nothing wrong with a small one. They're good eating. Where I live, they have to have 4 points on one side before they're legal to shoot. So yeah, I told Robert I'd only been able to get out and go hunting 2 times this season so far. And he said that was more than he'd gotten to be out. 4 rolls of toilet paper. My dad, he used a belt and a razor strap, so it didn't matter if you might save your little booty, but you wasn't going to save the rest of it. Outdoor Jack, what's up, little buddy? How are you doing? You betcha. I seen that video where you killed your first deer. That's pretty cool, bud. Happy for you. Oh, you bet, buddy. Anything I can do to help you all out, that's what I want to do. My dad, he just whooped your hands. Directly, your hands would be stinging so bad you had to move them. Is that right? I'm not even gonna comment back. I'm gonna leave that comment alone. You'll get there, Jack. Trust me. I remember the first time I had to swap my daughter's hand. It like tore me up, but had to be done. Yeah, Jack, after the live stream, I'll go back in and make everybody a mod. I can't do it while I'm live, though. Miss Beckett, she's pretty good at sharing everybody's links out, so. Yeah, that's the way it is here, Bradley. Gonna go get you some lunch. Beantown Breakdown, what's up? I can't stay on too long today. I got to take my daughter to the doctor. She's getting pretty close to where she has to go every week. Guys, if y'all are sports fans, you need to look up Beantown Breakdown. Finally headed to the woods. Well, good luck, buddy. I hope you get a big one. Oh, it should be. You got 10 days, Miss Misha. 10 days till Christmas. Oh, I'm anxious, Cat. I really am. I can't wait to see my little grandbaby. I really need to teach these boys, though, how to throw a boy. Because this makes 3 granddaughters. Yep, 10 days. And then my countdown will start all over. All right, Jack, you take care, buddy. I'm going to pick up the last of the Christmas presents this evening. Of course you can, Becca. Some deer baloney. Never heard of that, bud. My wife and I decided we wanted a son and then a daughter, and I said, I can take care of that. Guess what? We got a 25-year-old boy and a 22-year-old girl. 23-year-old girl, excuse me. She'll have my tail for that. I've never had deer bologna. Well, that does sound good. I like bologna. I like bologna on a sandwich. I like it fried with some eggs on the side. Yeah, I've only got the 2 kids. Dogs. You don't like bologna back? Good Lord Almighty. You're just saying that. Two boys and a girl. You know, after we had Caleb, we were kind of anxious for a daughter. After we had Kaylee, we was like, no more. Oh, absolutely. That's a good meal. You're always full of bologna back. I don't know, Bradley. I've had some dogs try to talk back to me. That little silver lab we got, Ellie. I'll tell you what, that's the beggingest little dog I have ever seen. There you go, Joy. 2 nephews is all you need. Oh, I love my daughter to death, but boy, I'm telling you, she was something. She got way too much of her daddy in her. Shop closed, huh? No, I don't think so, Tim. Oh, that's funny, Misha. That's right. That's the best thing about grandkids. You can keep them until you're ready to send them home, and then it's like, hey, come and get these things. Kids finally moved out, and we thought we had the house to ourselves. That was not right. Good grief. You already got a grandkid in high school? You don't look that old. Of course, I look way older than I am, so. Thank you, Miss Beck. You're in no hurry for grandkids. I wanted grandkids while I was still young enough to enjoy them. Oh, that's not even old though, Kat. You're only 9 years older than me. Oh, you're not. I say that too. I feel like I'm getting old. I appreciate that, Kat. Of course, Miss Becca, she ain't but 28 years old, so she don't even know what old is. 40 years. Yeah, I know the feeling, buddy. I'm not sure if this will be 29 years or 30. I'm not sure. I'd get in trouble for saying that. You just spit out your iced tea. Why would you do that? Oh, I hear you, Beantown. Gonna trade her in? I know what I figured out. What a guy needs to do to get rich. You need to go to Branson and open up a string of breakfast restaurants. Because between 7:30 and 10:30, you're not going to find anywhere that you can go get breakfast. Yeah, but you're always going to be older than me, Kent. I was in my best shape when I was 32, Mike. When I was 32 years old, I could run 2 miles in 12 minutes. That's just because he's not got as long of legs as me. Yes, I am younger than Kent. Not by a lot. There you go, Bradley. Save up for a huge lunch. I sold Lily last year to Wild Bill Wilt out in Ohio. And he's really liking her. Old Spook, he's going to be 7 years old here in a few days. December 21st, he'll be 7 years old, but he's still doing good. I was 32. I worked out at the prison here in Missouri, and I'll tell you what, I lifted weights and I ran all the time, and I was in pretty good shape. How old are you, Scott? I just turned 53 in October. When you were two? You got me by 10 years. Ain't no wonder you was wore out, buddy. Yep, climbing trees every day, yep. I've been known to climb one every once in a while. I appreciate that, buddy. He's one of the best that I've ever seen. When I turn him loose, I can't call him to me. He won't come back to me once I turn him loose. But I'll promise you, he's going to be treed. I've never left him in the woods since the very first night I hunted him. But when I turn him loose, he's going to go tree a coon. Because you can't catch him if he's not treed. I've been lucky with dogs. I've always had good dogs. Kent's known me since 1989. And he can tell you, I've always had good dogs. I've been fortunate. And it's not that I'm a great dog trainer or any of it. I've been lucky. Kat, you take care. God bless you, girl. Oh, I hear that, buddy. Joy. How tall are you, Joy? 4'11", 5 foot? Little bitty thing. But I've had Spook in Tennessee, and I've had him in Kentucky. I've had him everywhere. But I've yet to tree a coon in Tennessee or Kentucky. 4'9". Yeah, you're just a little bitty thing. Be 56. Buddy, just mark it down as another trophy earned. Now Becca, she's an Appalachian supermodel. You know, I was thinking the video Kat posted this morning. That's exactly right, Mike. She was doing memories of Christmases and when in her youth. 5 feet of fury, you ain't wrong there. That's a 4'9" redhead. She's like a pack of black cats going off in your pocket. Pow! But I remember one year I was a mama's boy growing up, and Mom had me out shaking the rugs Christmas Eve night. It was about 8:30, 9 o'clock. It was dark, and I looked up and I could have swore, I'm pretty sure it was an airplane or something, but it looked just like Rudolph going across the sky. And of course, Mom come out there and she was reassuring me that it was Rudolph, and I needed to hurry up and get inside and get to bed. But you know, it don't hurt to go back and go through some memories back then. I can't. I used to be lucky at them scratch off tickets. I'm pretty lucky in love. Married to your cousin. Brooklyn chick, how are you doing, youngin'? Well, you can be the present under the tree, Becca. How's that? Miss Brooklyn Chick. If y'all don't have Brooklyn Chick, go check out her channel. She's got a pretty good channel. I've been there and watched your channel. I just don't leave comments very often on your live streams. Hey, I appreciate it, buddy. Hope you have a good Christmas as well, and good luck hunting. Oh, there's plenty of old boys out there that would unwrap you, Miss Becca. There you go, Bradley. We just had Nikki's 50th birthday. Gent couldn't make it. He was down with the COVID virus. Poor guy. Are you back up to snuff, Kent? You ready to do some walking tonight? Oh, is that right, Bradley? Trade them in? Misha, how rude. I think we all feel like that at times, though. She don't comment. Well, tell her by golly, get in there and comment. We'll all be nice. What time is it getting to be? 10 after 1. Much? Well, if I tried to bite you, it wouldn't hurt because I ain't got no teeth anyway. I had all my teeth pulled and dentures put in, and I think it was, oh heck, I'm back. Turn this thing off my old ugly mug. There we go. Everybody still with me? We had a little technical interruption. Still here, there we go. I don't even remember what I was talking about. That's a female thing, buddy. That's all right, though. I do the same thing. If something doesn't get done, it's because I'm old. If something gets done wrong, it's because I'm old. Yeah, if I can't remember something, I'm old. Getting older every day. You know, since we moved down here, I hadn't found me a barber yet. That's why Kent keeps telling me I'm a hippie. I haven't had a haircut since July. That's getting old now, huh? Sometimes I feel like it, buddy. I don't feel too bad today, though. I know when I'm wearing them waders out there duck hunting, they're heavy because I get cold easy. So my waders, they're 1,600 grams of thinsulate. They get to pulling down on my back. So I don't want to stay alive forever. How are you doing, Margie? But yeah, it's just kind of like, I mean, Joy is, y'all been together, and it's not just hey Joy or hey Scott, it's hey Joy and Scott. He only got his ear once. Once would be enough. Get get off my lawn. I don't want to stay young. We were put on this earth to do one thing, live and die. I've been working on my Santa Claus beard, and I tried to tell Kent Santa Claus had longer hair. He didn't have a haircut like I normally do. Can't be Santa Claus with a haircut short. Yeah, don't do it on a fireball night. I don't think I've even had, man, I couldn't tell you. I doubt that I've had 6 beers this whole year. Did I resemble that Santa Claus, Becca? I've got everything but the belly. I'm going to have to start eating more. Can't be a skinny Santa Claus. But I don't want to gain too much weight because then I can't do the walking to hunt. Oh, heck, Bradley. Oh, I love them chocolate chip cookies. I don't have, but I got the beard for it. I've been working on the beard. There it is. I've been working on my beard. And I ain't no hippie, Kent. My hair's not that long. Tired of getting burned on the fire. Kent giving me a hard time about long hair, and it's not even that long. I got nice hair, Kent. My hair's kind. I got kind hair, the kind that grows on a monkey's butt. Been on an hour and 22 minutes. Kent tries to be special, Mike. He knows he's special to me, though. Gotta have my Christmas tree and Santa Claus in there. There you go, Bradley. Heck yeah, I got more hair, kindest hair as a monkey butt. My beard's starting to get a little curly down here. Here, let me put my Team Spook hat on for you, Kent. That'll make you feel better. Just because I got prettier hair than you got. What time you gonna come over tonight, Kent? I can't cut hair for nothing. I tried to cut Molly's hair one day and got in trouble for that. But I haven't had a haircut since July. My beard grows faster than the hair on my head. Oh my goodness, here we go. Talking about vanity and all of that. I used to think I was a sexy son of a gun, but now I know I am. Egos. Smooth like a baby's booty. There you go, Kent. It's pretty good size. Actually, it wasn't a rock, it was a tree. And Kent remembers that, don't you? It wasn't a rock that hit me in the head, it was a tree. Broke 7 bones, went right through there. You try. Yeah, I broke 7 bones in my face off that one tree limb. Man, that hurt. Kent knows what it feels like now. He had a tree come down on him about a month ago. We all got to laugh, Miss Becca. Bad thing is, if I'd have been with Kent the day he got hit in the head, that would have probably hit me. Sunfish, how you doing, buddy? Everybody give Sunfish a big hello. Yeah, I'll give you a shout. I'm going to be leaving here in a little bit to go pick up Kaylee. I'll call you on my way. Sunfish is on lunch. Asher Brothers, what's going on, buddy? Guys, if you don't have Asher Brothers Outdoors, you need to go check them out. No, Ellie, don't miss her. Ellie she loves her daddy. I think somebody spoiled her a little bit while they had her because she's begging pretty bad now. The whole ugly tree. Now we had a storm come through and Kent was there helping me clean up. He was running a bobcat and I cut a tree limb off a cedar tree and then I went back to cut it up at the trunk of the tree. Well, I cut the wrong limb evidently, and the one I cut was still spring loaded, and when I cut it, she come back and whacked me across the face. Broke 7 limbs. I hope you tear them up today, buddy. Yeah, it hurt like a devil. I threw that brand new $1,000 chainsaw about 20 foot. Time we went to the hospital, my head was swelled up like a basketball. But they said if I hadn't had the dentures in there that it could have killed me because the dentures actually being solid helped to stop the limb from going on. But it broke my dentures, and I'm too cheap to buy new ones, so I do without. There you go. You're tearing them coyotes up this year, ain't you? What'd you say your goal was, 24 or 25? No, it didn't hurt too much. Oh, that's been probably 10 years ago, Misha. No, that's just deer horns on the wall. Good grief. I can't remember what your goal was. It was 24 or 25, something like that for this year. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that hurt like a devil, Kent. 24 minimum, aiming for 30. I hope you get it, buddy. You got a good start already. Santa Claus got antlers on his noggin. That's actually a deer that Nikki shot, that one there. I think that's her biggest. That's right, Mike. We're going to make this koi pond a bait pond this year. Fishing Freedom, how are you doing, buddy? Guys, right there's another awesome channel if you don't have it. He fishes over there on the Mississippi River. Oh, you got plenty of time. You're already over a third there. Fishing Freedom, I believe he's a fellow Missourian too. No, we didn't get anything up here, Bradley. We barely got any rain. Thank you, Miss Becca. In the Boot Heel. Yeah, that's where Backwoods Misfits, he's down there close to the Boot Heel area. Take care, Sunfish. Don't work too hard. Me and Kent, Fishing Freedom, River Rats Kennels, and Backwoods Misfits, all of us Missouri boys. Oh yeah, I love his channel. He stays up all night. What was it the other day? He went all day and all night, half the day the next day on live stream. I can't do that anymore. Shoot, I'm lucky to go coon hunting. We try to be home by 10:30 just so we can get plenty of sleep. All right, Bradley, you take care, buddy. Oh yeah, he's always up all night. I got up this morning at 6 o'clock and he was still going. As old River Rats would say, all the cool kids live in Missouri. That's what I say. Come on, get your little booty up here. That's right, Mike. Well, make sure you're not far from Missouri. You're a close neighbor. But you're cool enough, you could be in Missouri. We'll allow it. Old Mike, he's a Missouri River fisherman. Thanks to Uncle Sam. Did he take you to Kansas? I tried to get Joy and Scott to move to Missouri, but they went to Texas. Becca says, I want to be a cool kid. I'd like to make a trip out to Kansas and go pheasant hunting. Take Duke out there and get him on some pheasant, quail. We don't have any around here hardly at all. And the quail, it seems like they'll try to make a comeback and then they'll go downhill. Heck yeah. How far are you from Kansas City, Misha? I think we're about, I don't know, Kent, what are we, 2.5 hours? About 2 hours, yeah. About the same here. Not for long, Mike. There you go, Becca. Yeah, I've been to that Cabela's. We went to Bass Pro in Springfield on our way back from Branson, and good grief, the price anymore is ridiculous. Oh yeah, it's pretty country. See, I grew up north of Kansas City, about 40 miles, just north of St. Joe. That's some of the best hunting ground for. You can hunt anything you want to hunt up there, aside of elk and, well, that's moose. The Modern Native, how are you doing? Appreciate you coming by. That's another great channel, guys. I've only ever been to Texas one time, and I don't remember much because I was like 18 or 19 and went down with a buddy of mine. We spent the week in Waco, and the whole time we were drunk. I appreciate you coming by. You're welcome anytime. This is a good group of people in here. I don't do lives as much as I was, but just been too busy. Hunting season rolls around, and I'm usually busy. Archery moose hunt. I'd like to go after a moose, but I want to take my rifle. Too many things out there where them moose live that'll eat you. I do need to come to Texas. I'd like to go down and see the Alamo sometime, or what's left of it. I've never been up there. The farthest north that I've been was Michigan. Um, Went to DC for a week. I didn't like it at all. I haven't, Misha. Exactly. Yeah, I'd definitely be wearing a sidearm. You were backing in. You missed out, buddy. I haven't been there, Mike. Is it pretty nice? I think that's what it is, Becca. I don't know. Oh, really? I've never really been anywhere other than central U.S. Like I say, we went to D.C. for a week, but the people in D.C. are the most rude people I ever met. Super Dave, what's going on, buddy? Well, you got to know, Misha, if there's an underwear commercial, that's what Becca's going to be watching. Done run out of my soda, but I didn't run completely out. I got more. You know, ever since I had to have my teeth pulled, my mouth stays dry. It's like I have to have something to drink all the time. You know, in 2 weeks, I had one person that actually would talk to me. Attaboy, Bull. Daniels just woke up from a good nap. Heck yeah, buddy. How are you doing, Bull? There you go, Misha. Hey, I appreciate you, Dave. I love that Christmas light you did. I want to go to Maine. I think Maine is beautiful. Still kicking? Well, you better keep kicking till this spring because I'm going to make a trip out there to visit with you. Did you ever get you a bear or a deer, Bull? Do you see a good nap in your future? There you go. 65 tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the 40s tomorrow. Here, I believe, but with no snow in the future. No bear or buck. Good Lord. Archery comes back in. It'd be cold sitting out there with a bow, though. I've got one more archery tag left, and I thought about going, but I've got 3 deer in the freezer, so I've got plenty. Still trying to get your first? I got faith in you. I appreciate it, Dave. They just now got the corn off? A little late. But it should make for better hunting, though. I think pretty much all the crops have been out here for a while now. We had a good year for getting crops out, that's for sure. Appreciate you dropping that link, Matt. Too wet. We didn't have the rains this fall. Actually, we're dry. I think we got a little bit of a shower last night, but it's dry here. My back's bothering me. Maybe they get that corn out, you can get you get you a big old buck. No, it's you, Kent. You're supposed to be modeling them undies. Still have standing water in the yard. Good grief. We barely got standing water in the ponds. Do you have a spring bear season, Bull? Oh, there you go. Got your neighbors some firewood. Somebody told you you stunk? That's rude. Yeah, Big Matt, he has some pretty good live streams too. I was in there yesterday for quite a while, but I don't say a lot of times. Got you a lake scooter in the yard? Heck yeah. I got two of them out here, Scott. Mine and Kent's. Hopefully that wind don't blow them over. I'm planning on using mine Friday morning. Yeah, Becca, you don't talk much. There you go, Scott. That's how you give your truck a good bath. About 12 more minutes, I think I'll shut her down. It'll be 2 hours. I gotta get around and go pick up my baby girl. You know what's funny? I've heard that they put skunk scent, essence of skunk, in most women's perfume. The scent gland in a skunk is worth more money than the fur. Misha, did you ever go to Crown Center in Christmas time? Yeah, that's crazy though. The skunk and otter and beaver. I haven't either. We've been talking. We thought about trying to do that sometime. I didn't know they used beaver castor in makeup. I'm learning something new. All right, I'll let you know. I think that'd be pretty cool. Go on one of them horse and sleigh rides. Really? I didn't know that, Native. I've never killed a bear. That's always been one of the top things on my bucket list to do is kill a bear. I've killed my biggest buck I'll probably ever kill. Probably caught the biggest catfish I'll ever catch. I'd like to kill a bear. Mountain lions, they don't turn me on. I'd like to kill an elk. That's right. I don't wear makeup for some reason. Oh, I bet it is too. Can't be more packed than was it Silver Dollar City or Six Flags down there in Branson? Oh, really, Mike? I'd love to kill one of them big Kodiaks. Yeah, I'd love that. There you go. I got that modern thing going on. I've been ice skating before. In St. Joe, they had an arena where I grew up. I mean, I know how to ice skate. We grew up roller skating, but nobody does that anymore. They say Crown Center at Christmas time is gorgeous. I'm hoping to see gorgeous Friday and Saturday morning with about 25 mallards bellied up right in front of me over the decoys. it used to be, my ankles aren't what they used to be. Oh, yeah. That's kind of cool when the ice freezes up and we drive out. Well, Kent can tell you, we drive out around Amish country and see all the kids out there ice skating and snow skiing. They get pulled by the horses. I might try to drive out there this winter when it freezes up and get a picture of them. It's a little different, Mike, but yeah, it's not much. I haven't put on a pair of ice skates or roller skates, either one, in 35 years probably. I used to like water skiing, but I haven't done that forever either. I don't think I say boogie every once in a while, but that thing comes out of my nose usually, and it won't come off my finger, and I have to rub it on my boot or flick it on the floor in the truck, and then I get in trouble for not using a napkin or something and getting rid of it that way. But I mean, who's going to be down there on the floor other than your shoes? Seriously. We don't want to get started talking about boogers. There you go. Is that right, Mike? We went down a few years back to Branson and saw the Christmas tree on the first night. Don't ever do that, because that place had 20,000 people. The first night they lit the lights on the Christmas tree, there was 20,000. I mean, you were literally like this, bumping shoulder to shoulder. You couldn't move, couldn't hard enough to breathe. Now you got me thinking about boogers. I'm looking to see if I got any. Next best thing to pecan pie. You betcha. I got a niece, Gabrielle, that's what I call her boogers. Because when she was a little bitty, she used to pick her boogies and eat them. Mid-November. Yeah, we didn't go to, is it Silver Dollar City or, it's Silver Dollar City down there, I think. To say the least, right back. We didn't go down there this year. We did drive through the zoo. The zoo, they had the lights you could drive through. We went through that. That was pretty cool. You know where the IMAX theater is, Misha, down there in Branson? There's a strip mall just down the road, not very far at all. We were in that strip mall when the sirens went off. And you know the owner of the store made everybody in the store leave during a tornado warning with sirens going off and everything. Yeah, Silver Dollar. I thought that's what it was. I wasn't sure. But I never heard of a company or business making people leave their store during a tornado warning. Um, it's on Shepherd of the Hills Drive, and I know it crosses 76. And oh shoot, I can't remember. There were people pulling in the parking lot. We're going to go inside the store to take shelter, and they were actually telling them no. Yeah, they have a strip mall, you goofball. Not a naked strip mall, not a mall that strips. But yeah, they were telling the people that they would have to go somewhere else to take shelter. We were driving up by Shepherd of the Hills, in the hills there, and the leaves at one point were going from left to right, and then 60, 70 yards down the road, they were going right to left. Yeah, that's the way the zoo there, you had to turn your radio to 106.5, I believe it was, and they had music that went along, Christmas music. She can't help it, Misha. I think that's a woman thing too. That gutter, brain in the gutter. Well, guys, I've been on right at an hour, 2 hours now. That's more than I planned on being. So I think I'm gonna jump off here and get around, go pick up my baby girl and take her to the doctor. I appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out. Oh no, you don't see any guys talking that down there about the stripping mall. All right, buddy, you take care. Good luck on your trap lines. Merry Christmas to y'all. I appreciate you. Y'all be good. Take care.